If you believe it, you'll achieve it. But is that all there is to it? Just believing it? In this video, I'm going to share with you why that statement isn't true for most people and what they are missing. Welcome back to another video. My name is Dom and I help people to step into their truth and power. Believe it and you'll achieve it. How many times have you heard this? If you've heard this before, type in the comments below, believe. Type the word believe in the comments below. The question is, if this is so true, then why are so many missing it? You may be asking, why am I not experiencing what I've been believing for? Well, let's start just for a moment with what belief actually is. We can't actually see belief. I look at it being a lot like electricity. If you stick your finger in an electrical socket, you may not see the electricity, but man, you're sure gonna feel it and you're gonna know that it's there. There are actually two kinds of belief. There is conscious belief and unconscious belief. Our unconscious belief shows up in a couple of different ways. The first way is a belief that is unconsciously instilled within us, usually from a younger age and from a person who has had a lot of influence over you. As children, we may be told that money is the root of all evil, or that you can't trust anyone. All people suck. These are unconscious beliefs that aren't our beliefs, but other people's beliefs that have been instilled within us. They may or may not be true. Most of the time, and for many of us, these unconscious beliefs are rooted in an energy of scarcity or of fear of something bad. The second way unconscious belief shows up is when we wish for something. Wishing and believing are often confused with one another. This type of belief, it's really nice to feel, but it's fleeting, and it rarely gets us to experience what we are truly desiring. A wish isn't anchored in anything. And so this style of belief also has an energy of scarcity with it, and it assumes that you do not have. This is a shallow belief. A wish is a shallow belief. It's extremely wishy-washy, and most of the time our wish, our belief, doesn't manifest. On a few rare occasions it might, but this is why it's based from a place of scarcity and not having. It hardly ever happens. Conscious belief, however, is much different. Conscious belief is what you are already believing for is something that already is, but it's just not fully been realized by your consciousness yet. It's anchored from a knowing within, without a shred of a doubt, and it already is. It's not an unfulfilled wish. There's no energy of scarcity associated with it or fear. It has an energy of truth and abundance associated with it. There's an energy of empowerment with it. When you stick your finger in the socket of conscious belief, you feel it. You know it's there. When you stand in your conscious belief, you aren't living from a place of waiting for something or wanting for something, but from a place of it already being, you know it. You begin stepping into actions that nourish and support that belief to come forward into manifesting for you. This style of belief sparks momentum. You begin seeing it. You begin experiencing what you're believing for. It's not a passive belief, but it's an active belief. It's a living belief. It's not a belief living in your mind, but a belief that is burning in the core of your being. That is conscious belief. It's from your conscious belief where ordinary people become extraordinary. It's from your conscious belief where ordinary people become extraordinary. Our beliefs, the conscious ones and the unconscious ones, originate from the stories that we continue to tell ourselves about how reality really works. When we recognize that we get back what we put out into the world, you'll begin to see how our inner dialogue and stories actually create our outer reality. When we take a moment to understand where our beliefs are coming from, it begins to change our game. So I have a question for you. Is your belief feeling more like a wish? Or is it something that actually already is and you know it to be true? Where did that belief come from? Is it your belief coming from the core of your being? Or was it instilled or imprinted in you from somebody else? If it was imprinted or instilled, is it rooted from a place of empowerment or from a place of fear or scarcity? If it's from fear or scarcity, but you are feeling from the core of your being that the true belief really is something different for you, I'm inviting you to surrender it right now. Surrender it. Let it go. Give yourself permission and allow yourself to have your own experience. Resist staying stuck in an old belief that you know isn't working for you anymore. I'm inviting you to break free of the ordinary and experience the extraordinary. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts about belief? What do you need to embrace more of or let go of in order to be in more conscious belief? Share it in the comments below. I want to know because I want to be able to continue to encourage you and support you. And if this video has helped you in any way, I'm inviting you to pay it forward. Pay it forward by sharing this video with just one person you think would benefit from watching this. My intention is for this information to impact as many people as possible and would appreciate you sharing this video. And if you haven't already done so, I invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to hit the bell button too so you are notified by YouTube when I release new content on this channel. I have a lot more to share and I'll be doing this regularly. Until I connect with you again for my next video, stay well, stay healthy, and stay empowered.